Hello! Angela here, helping you live a life that is fueled by faith. Like literally, so you can faith it till you make it, so that you can absolutely 100% achieve every single one of your dreams, every single one of them. And in the process, help you to realize that you're more than just another face in the crowd, that you have value and you have a unique purpose. There's just no one else like you. So recently we've been doing some home renovations, and when my house is out of order, I feel like my life is the same way. Do you ever feel that way? Like total chaos when you're in home renovations? Today I wanted to share a personal story with you on the subject of bitterness. To be honest, we've all dealt with bitterness or have been around someone who was bitter. So this is not a new subject. But my main goal is to help you walk in freedom in this area. I think we can all agree 100% that bitterness is bad. But first, have you heard this saying? Bitterness is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. This familiar quote is one of the best analogies to describe that uncomfortable emotion we've all experienced a time or two in our lives or have been affected by it. The word bitter comes from the ancient Greek meaning sharp or pointed, and I'm positive that you've been at the receiving end of a bitter person's words, or even you've been the one speaking. One very real and raw time that I experienced the pain of bitterness in my own life was when my husband and I were youth pastors. We had one of our youth get pregnant, and the boyfriend had no job and wasn't able to go home for whatever the reason. My husband and I decided to help him out and let him stay in an extra bedroom that we had. During that time, I became pregnant. Oh, the joy, right? That joy was certainly short-lived. When at my next doctor's visit, I would be told that they couldn't find a heartbeat, only to be whisked away into an office to schedule a D&C. That was certainly a hard situation to walk through. I had to walk back into the home and face an individual who would have a child. I wanted a child. They didn't. It wasn't fair. And that bitterness ultimately ended up us asking him to leave because I just couldn't face it every day. I was angry that God allowed that to happen to me. I was a good Christian. I was angry at the couple who, acting out of passion, and they didn't want a child, they were able to conceive. That bitterness overtook my life, and I needed to forgive. I needed some major forgiveness. Now, research actually suggests that constant bitterness can actually have a negative effect on our physical health. Bitterness destroys our minds, souls, and bodies. Eventually, bitterness will kill us, either physically or spiritually, by not allowing us to experience the true peace and abundant lives that God wants us to have. Walking the road to forgive and let go is not an easy road. The mind is a playing field for the enemy to bring that wall of division. Now, I'm here to tell you that I've walked through that door, and you can uproot bitterness in your life and live free. Now, I want to share one more story with you. This story is one of Eliza Hewitt. Eliza was born in 1851, went to school, and dreamed of becoming a teacher. Her career screeched to a halt when she was sentenced to bed with a painful spinal problem that she received from a reckless student hitting her with a piece of slate on the back. Eliza's dreams were taken from her, and she had every right to feel bitter, but instead she chose to sing and write. See if you recognize these lyrics. Sing the wondrous love of Jesus, sing his mercy and his grace. In the mansions bright and blessed, he'll prepare for us a place. Now, that is an amazing story of how one person was able to overcome bitterness. Now, I understand that it is very, very hard to step up to the door, and I understand that, those are real hurts that you've experienced, that you've been holding on to. But as you're guided through that door to forgive, and you begin that process of forgiveness, you will find freedom. Are you ready to turn bitterness into breakthrough? All right, that's all I have for y'all today. I pray that if you're dealing with bitterness in your life, that you begin to see breakthrough today. And if you enjoyed this video, please, whatever you do, be sure to share it. Share it with a friend, share it with a family member, and be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And I hope y'all have a blessed day.